Greetings, listeners and viewers. Your host for the night, Zach, here introducing you to The Call of Cthulhu podcast by Twisted Gears Studios. Coming soon, we'll have a bit of a video update as to what to expect with updates to Spacers coming back and The Call 1973, which are both, in fact, still happening. For our usual reminders, we air episodes every other Tuesday, premiering on YouTube at 6 p.m. with the live community chat before going up on all of our audio services 1 hour later. If you are interested in supporting the show, please visit our Ko-fi page, where each coffee that you donate is a luck point added to the PC luck pool. If you're able to donate enough luck to the entire table for each month, we'll add a penalty die to the keeper's pile as well, so that he can mess with us. So there is that. But for now, last but not for our investigators, the team have made their way into the bowels of the Silver Twilight Lodge. Together with Skeet, they continue looking, hopes of finding where all the guests have gone, what their purpose for being there might be, and the cult's ultimate plan, and what is causing the lodge to begin shaking.
Well, hello there. I gotta stop doing that. I've been doing it too often. I gotta stop.
It's fun.
Thanks.
Hey, for us it's every hour. For them it's every 2 weeks.
If we ever have a panel in a place, you have to come out and do that. Hello.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
We're not going to do any skills or luck or anything right now. We're going to jump right back into the episode that we ended off with last time. Mm-hmm. I think we're all on the same page when it comes to that. Good luck.
Thanks.
As we enter the end game.
Okay.
That's the room as I described it.
Yeah. They're bloody.
Yeah.
I'll kind of... Oh, you can't see me.
Marion can.
Marion
see
can.
you. Yeah.
Marion's
And
the one
Skeet
who
can
opened
see
the
you. That's why I was the one who gestured at you.
Yeah, I'm going to look at I'm going to look at you, Marion. I'm going to kind of motion towards the stairs.
Okay. The stairs going down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Have the kneeling people moved at all?
No.
And are all of their backs to us?
Yeah. There's two of them, right? And they're certain, like, let's say 5 or 6 feet apart. And they're sort of just kneeling down, slumped over with their heads down. Okay. And then we have in between them, but up a bit further, maybe a couple of feet, seems to be Mr. Reinhold in the same situation. There's blood all over the floor, but it's all over the room in here anyway.
Is it also all over them?
Yes.
I'm going... Did you want to say something?
Well, I was just wondering, you said there was like blood and viscera all over the floor?
Mm-hmm. Especially around the table on the other side.
Okay, I was going to say, the floor where they're slumped,
mm-hmm.
where they haven't moved, it doesn't look like they're in a spot where if they were there and had their throats cut or something, that their blood would run into, like...
There's a lot of blood on the floor.
You wouldn't be able to tell, basically.
Not from this distance.
Okay.
You have to go in and investigate.
So then from what Amos... I'm going to just nod at Amos and then sort of gesture him to go, and I'm going to turn to everyone else and put my finger to my lips and like a motion, but I'm not going to make any noise. The finger to lips, be quiet, and then with like pushing my hand down, I was like down, and then I'm going to sort of like gesture them close and see if anyone starts walking close.
Before, so with the first gesture of like go on in being given to me by Marion, this staircase, is there like a railing that extends it past the floor, or does it just go down and then there's floor?
It's just a hole in the wall, like cut out perfectly of stone, and you can just see it going down.
Okay, so when she says that, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get to the first bit that I can be behind something with the gun out and train on them, so that I'm assuming you're all following. That we'll see how that goes, and just kind of being there waiting for them to all come past me.
Okay, so you're waiting at the doorway with the Tommy guns. They're all moving in. Is that what I'm hearing?
You're a few steps into the room.
Yes, yeah. Wherever the staircase would be. So
it's
yeah,
like 30 feet that way.
Oh, it's 30 feet.
It's as big as the BBR. It's just on the far end of the room.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will take point. Basically, what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So I'll go into the room in preparation for them to all follow behind me, and then I will, since I'm invisible to anyone wearing a mask, I will stay trained on them the whole time. I'll be a little bit away from the wall so they can all walk behind me, but basically I want to be between them, like the party and the guys in the middle of the room. Does that make sense? So if there was the wall, I'm anticipating that we've decided to go to the staircase. Mm-hmm. They're all going to hug the wall to go to the staircase. I'm going to be a little bit away from the wall, so that way I will always try to maintain.
You're close. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
My hope is that it'll be wall, them, me, just a bunch of space, and the 3 combatants.
Okay,
does that make sense?
Yep. So you're all decided to go straight for the staircase?
Well, I don't know what they are doing. I'm gesturing them.
If we are going to the staircase, I'm also keeping my gun trained but moving. Like,
So Amos has stepped out a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're all going to be walking behind him?
Yeah. So I can take up the front then, so at least there's a wide...
So I was going to say I'm going to follow Amos so that you guys have someone you can follow. And just keep walking, keeping pace with you with like enough gap behind you so that I don't bump into you.
Yeah, just so that you're aware, Keeper, I'm doing this specifically because they should not be able to see me. So I'm trying to, like, they can see me, or they can't see me, but the combatants should be wearing masks too, so I am invisible but armed between us and them. That's why I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay. So you step in, and you're just, as Marion can see you, and Marion is right behind you.
I'm going to give him like 5 feet.
Yeah, sure. Just to keep the space.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Marion is motioning Althea and Agatha to come.
Yeah, and follow me
behind. Okay.
With like constantly doing the quiet motion and like the calm and quiet motions as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Is that a stealth check?
I don't really need a stealth check.
How far away are because the 2 robed ones are the ones closest to us?
Yes. Around 10 feet in front of the entrance of the door.
Okay, so so they're only like 10 feet from where, let's say 10 feet from where we are when we enter the room. Ish.
Yeah, so there's the doorway.
Yeah.
10 feet in front of the doorway is 2 figures.
Yes.
3 or 4 feet in front of them is Reinhold.
Yeah.
He's right at the lip of the well.
Yeah. At that distance, can I roll a medicine check to see if they're actually alive or dead? No?
You can roll me a medicine check, though.
But it would be, like, extreme.
I'm going to give you a penalty die. Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
I'm going to try it.
Because the robes are up and stuff like that, but you may get a piece of information.
It's their posture and stuff and the fact they haven't moved. Mm-hmm. And Reinhold doesn't have a robe up, right?
Oh, he does not. He doesn't wear the robe anyway.
Yeah.
As I'm going to go to Josiah, who gives you a penalty die.
Nice.
This medicine check. Oh, Josiah, what are you doing?
So it would have been a 41, but it's a 51 instead out of 72.
That's not bad. Okay. I thought that's something else.
You can put a tick into that.
So sweet.
It doesn't appear that they're breathing, is all I can tell you without a closer examination. Because they're not moving at all. Right? You don't see shoulders move. You don't see the heads haven't moved.
Probably full of worms, though.
They don't seem to be moving at all.
Let's not make a sound and wake them up.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So you all start heading over toward the staircase.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. As you get within, let's say, 5 feet of the staircase, so you can see the stairs going down, you hear a sound. Music, if you will. You hear a horn. Somebody's like playing a horn or a trumpet.
Oh, no.
From down below. You're not really sure. It just seems really faint.
What was the name of that horn from this from the New England Centre of Antiquities?
I can't remember the name.
Was it the Horn of Resurrection?
I think so. I do believe it was a resurrection horn.
A crack was made that it brings people back from the dead.
Supposedly.
And it was gone?
It was gone.
And Skeet had the case
Yes.
in his mansion where Ulrich came? Just saying.
Like in his miniature house mansion.
Oh,
yes.
I had a vision when
because he traded the case. He traded the case to somebody for whatever it was you got from him
I traded someone.
Yeah.
to get the case.
Yeah. Now, the thing was, no, that's pretty much it. As you hear the sound of a trumpet coming from down below, I'll finish mine. I just need to. And immediately, the two cultists and Reinhold stand up.
Yep. Fuck.
And they turn to you.
Yep.
So. Yep. No, go ahead.
Yeah, I just need to describe what they
finish
look
what you're
like,
doing, yeah.
and then you can
Yep.
do what you like. Number one is the two cultists are wearing masks, and the hoods are up, but that does not cover up the fact that, yes, their throats have been slit by something quite sharp, deep, and there's blood stained over the front. As Reinhold turns, I will need Agatha. Actually, no, everyone to make me a sanity roll. As when Reinhold turns, he has been eviscerated. His eyes have been removed. There's just gaping holes where his eyes were. It seems like somebody had slit his stomach open, and as he stands up, his intestines fall out and slop onto the floor. There's also a bite mark.
On his cheek?
A piece of his cheek is missing.
Motherfucker!
Piece of his cheek is missing. And all three of them are making these weird guttural. Now, Regal is with you. This is something that hasn't been brought up. Regal is with you. He was just, we didn't bring it up, but it was just hopping along the floor. Regal hasn't really done anything to denote, but just so the audience is clear, Regal is here. But they're making this weird guttural, and they almost like seem to be coughing up blood.
That makes sense.
Yeah. As they start moving toward you.
Go! And I start rushing
rush
We
down.
start
Did
off
a
with
sanity-
Marion. We are in initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought we were
You
doing
want
a
the
sanity
sanity?
check.
Yeah, once we do the sanity.
Okay, I got 67 out of 61.
67 out of 61.
92 out of 52.
92 out of 52.
60 out of 62.
Nice.
3 out of 59.
Nice. Thank God. Has a 50% success rate, baby.
Okay.
Please note, it is not the two people who have the best gun usage.
Nope.
Okay.
Not a good 50%, but it's a 50%.
Blood and everything is someone else's blood. It's not his, clearly.
Give me 1 second here. I just need to double check something.
There's blood everywhere.
It's mostly because of the...
Gaping eye holes.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
used to that. We've
I
already
think-
seen a gaping eye
I think
hole.
mine would be the bite on the cheek.
Right in the cheek makes me think
That's sus.
So for the people who failed the sandy roll, they need to roll me a D3 and take that much sandy loss.
That would be rolling a D6.
D6.
D6, yeah.
Cut it in half.
1.
You lose 1.
That's a 2.
That's a 2? Okay.
Neither of you have either of you lost sanity in this place yet?
No.
I've lost 1.
Okay.
I don't think that I have.
I'll double check through the Bible after anyway.
And I've lost some, but I haven't lost a lot.
And Agatha loses 2.
Oh, no, sorry. I already had lost 5, so this is my 6th point. I had a mental break upstairs when I thought I saw Marion's face.
Yes.
So this is number 6.
I mean,
That's why I thought it was.
pretty
I was like,
horrifying.
well, it can't be that low, but that's because I already reset it from the 5. From
Well, it's not reset, it just keeps adding.
well, yeah. I'm at 6
You're at 6.
from this particular house.
I don't think if I did, I might have lost only 1.
Okay, no,
There's
it's
a
all
lot of
good.
stuff we've
It's all good.
required
I think
sanity
you
checks.
had a mental break up at the tower.
Did I have a break, or I just lost 1?
Either way, because it's been a little while since we played, I can check through
Yeah.
everything again later. At this moment, it doesn't really matter as much.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
So, now that that's taken care of, then we jump into initiative. Of course, Marion is first.
I'm gonna start herding people down the stairs. Go! You start moving. Go, go, go! And try and push people towards and down the stairs.
Okay. And then, so you're going to stay up here and herd people down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am still between whatever they are and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are not one of the people I'm herding first.
That's fair.
As we then move on to Althea, you're going to start heading down the stairs.
I mean, yeah. Well, will they just follow us down the stairs? There's no door to bar, right?
No.
I've got a gun.
And so do I. You too. What I mean is if we just flee down the stairs and don't try to take care of the situation, they'll probably just follow us. And then we have something unknown in front of us and something horrible behind us. Right?
That's why I'm here.
You also...
I have
do
the
not
most
time to
weapons.
discuss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone just be quiet for a second. Althea, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take the Luger out of my belt and step up to fire it. I'm going to step up, and because I don't want Amos between me
Yeah,
and
because you don't know where
zombies.
Amos is.
That's
the thing. You do not know where Amos is.
I will if I slide my mask up.
Okay. So you slide your mask up. You pull out your Luger. And you point it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you
I just want to make sure that there is no one in between
There
me.
isn't.
No?
There isn't.
Okay,
No,
then
no.
I'll
Not
just,
if you slide the mask up.
Then I'll just try firing at one of them to see if it makes any difference. If I hit it and it makes a difference. If I don't hit it, then...
Sure. Which one would you like to fire at?
Eeny,
The
meeny,
one that
miny,
looks the
mo.
ugliest.
That would be Reinhold at the moment.
Yes.
Suppose that makes sense.
He looks butchered. Did I already give you the stats on a Luger?
No. I don't have them in here.
If you've got to find the Luger stats anyway, would it be worth also getting the Tommy gun stats from you this time, so we don't have to do this twice?
Okay.
Just get both.
Luger is a 1d10 damage.
Holy shit!
That's the same.
They're all,
the
most
handguns.
things are 1d10.
Oh, well, so, yeah, okay, I'm not...
Yeah. Base range is 15 yards.
Okay.
45 feet. It does one shot per round, although you can squeeze off 3, but they'll all have penalty dice.
Yeah.
And I've already told you the magazines. I already gave you the
Yes,
information on the
I already have
magazines and the
that,
guns and stuff like that. And it malfunctions on a 98, regardless of your skill.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to go to the Tommy gun,
Yeah.
which does 1d10 plus 2 damage.
Just like the Colt?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Everything's based off of 1d10, yeah. What's the range on the Colt?
15 yards.
It's 20 yards for the submachine gun.
That makes... there you go. That makes sense.
You can squeeze off a shot or go full auto.
So 1/full auto.
And it malfunctions on a 96. So, normal. But if you had a submachine gun skill over 50, it's still a 96 or higher.
Okay. What is full auto?
So full auto
Know what I'm doing.
is you have a drum of 50 as far as I recall.
Okay.
I gave you a drum.
You did, yes.
Okay. Okay. For full auto, the player declares the number of rounds or bullets to be fired, which may be any number up to the capacity of the gun
Oh my god.
before rolling the dice. Due to the recoil of automatic weapons, it's very hard to place a high number of rounds in a single target. To simulate this, the number of bullets fired is divided into a series of volleys with an attack roll made for each volley. A volley is a number of bullets up to or equal to the firer's submachine gun or machine gun skill divided by 10 and rounded down.
So 3.
Simply, yeah. Yeah, regardless of skill, a full auto volley is never fewer than 3 bullets. For example, a
That's
character with
basically-
firearms SMG 47 would fire 4 bullets in a volley. The character can fire full auto, multiple volleys in a single round until their ammunition runs out, although the chances of hitting reduces after the first volley has been fired. Yeah, so the first attack roll is straight up. The second attack roll is add 1 penalty die for each additional attack roll.
Okay. So a single shot from a Tommy gun is a volley of 3.
Yes, that would work.
So technically speaking, I have a chance of rolling 3d10 plus 6 damage if they all landed.
If they all landed.
Oh my god. Now it all makes sense. That's gross.
Yep.
I'm here for it.
Yep.
I'm gonna try it.
Now or way later?
It's not my turn yet.
That's true.
Okay, so
Coming
Althea.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
So you have your Luger out. What would you like to do?
Fire it.
Okay, are you going to take
Pew,
the 3
pew.
shots with the penalties, or are you just going to take
I'm just
the
going to
1
try
shot?
1 because at this point, I was kind of convinced that they were already dead, so I don't know if actually shooting them. Shooting someone who has no eyeballs and is disemboweled, I mean, is adding to what's happened.
Take out the brain.
Anyway,
This is
yeah.
a George A. Romero movie.
It could be.
I'm going to
I
try.
mean, he hasn't been born
I'll
yet.
try firing at one of the cultists closest to us.
Yeah, so I'll yeah, actually there would be the one cultist
Yeah.
that stood up that would have been closer
Slightly closer.
to the
Yeah.
stairs.
I mean, I only have the base because I failed the roll
Sure.
skills, so. 11 out of 20.
11 out of 20. Okay. As you shoot off the Luger,
Yep.
roll for damage.
Don't forget to put a tick in that thing.
1.
Don't forget to put a tick in your thing.
I did.
You did that damage.
I did.
I did a damage.
Okay.
I did some damage.
So it just nicks its side, like it's a glancing bullet. Roll. It doesn't really get affected by it. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't stop as it's moving forward. It's not lurching forward.
Yeah.
They are walking towards you, but you can tell clearly that
You shouldn't be.
and you can still hear that trumpet playing
I wish
with the horn. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's still playing.
it's still playing down
coming
over
from
the
downstairs.
stairs. It's coming
Okay.
from downstairs, off in the distance though. It
Yeah.
seems to be echoing through. But I need everyone to roll me a Constitution check right now.
Good. Oh.
62 out of 75.
62 out of 80.
Hey!
24 out of 70.
94 out of 55.
Oh
94
no!
to 55, which makes a lot of sense because as you shoot off the Luger, the sound of the gunshot reverberates over the black stones,
Oh!
and it is deafening.
Okay.
As in, you get it. You almost drop down
Yeah,
and put your hand in yours because you just have this hard ringing in your
Almost
ears
as-
from shooting it.
Almost as if we had been inside like a steel drum.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, that's no good.
Yeah, but you seem a little bit incapacitated at the moment.
I didn't take my machete, did I?
Thank God.
Yeah, it would
Thank
been hard.
God.
Yeah, I'm
do have a
serving
wrench,
drinks
though.
with my
I'm
machete.
okay with
I
that.
have a wrench.
That's worse somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, so that happens.
Alright.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay.
Downstairs, 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 downstairs.
If the trumpet's still playing, like continuously playing, it wasn't like it played and then they got up, it's continually playing.
It's continuously
then
playing.
the only way probably to get them to drop back down is to go up and
Turn off the trumpet. Let's
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
We go to Agatha next.
I am going to say with those 2 points of sanity, though, and the bite on his cheek, I will take a shot at Reinhold.
While your head's ringing?
No, no.
No, I had 24 out of
Althea's head's
70.
ringing.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
but
yeah.
we still know it happened, right?
Yeah, but she's just lost insanity.
You know it.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
saying. But I
You're
think
going
I
to take a
would
shot
do
at Reinhold?
Yeah.
Yeah, take your shot.
Shotgun bolt.
Really? 79 out of 70.
Did you
Do it,
want
do
the
it, do it.
bird?
Yeah,
luck.
I'm gonna burn some luck. So how many do I have to just write down to 73?
Yes,
Yeah,
just
lower.
down to 73.
Okay. So that would be.
Something really bad is going to happen after you roll for damage.
Oh.
Because a rifle is much louder than the handgun.
So that is 12 damage.
12 damage.
That's pretty good. That would basically kill me.
That wouldn't basically kill me. It would kill me and then a little more.
This is with Kathleen?
This is with this is with
Yeah, so what
Kathleen.
happens is, as the shot reverberates,
Bang, 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 bang.
and you hit him center mass,
Okay.
when he already has his intestines out. And it's almost like it just, like the bullet just enters in through, because the way the round works, it doesn't make a big hole going in. But his back explodes. Right? You can just see gore and viscera shoot out of the creature's back as it falls to the floor and starts crawling with its hands towards you.
Yep.
Everyone needs to make a constitution check, a hard constitution check this
Yep.
time, because now it's cumulative effect. Ooh.
Nope.
9 out of 70.
Damn!
Woo!
Well, it's 89 out of 55. 27 is my hard. So
37 is my heart. I rolled a 48.
My heart's a 40. I rolled a 4.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
nice.
2 of you succeeded
Yep.
again.
who needs eardrums?
You failed again.
Yeah.
You drop to the floor.
Okay.
You are out.
Unconscious.
That sound pretty much blew your eardrums.
Okay.
You drop to the floor, holding your head, and there's blood coming through.
God.
I'm not going to say you're deaf. I'm not going to say you're deaf.
But I am unconscious.
I wouldn't.
Do I take any damage from it
No.
that I need to record? Okay.
No. There's no real damage for it, but you're hurting, and now you're at the stage that. So you're hunched over, and then it's their go.
I'm slow as fuck. That makes sense.
So, yeah. So So of course Reinhold, because he got blasted to the floor, he's not going to be able to reach. Period. I actually, because it was a fair distance away to that staircase.
Yeah, 30 feet, right?
Yeah. So what happens is, because they're not running towards you, as they walk up to you in the face, that is their turn. They walk both up to Amos because he's in. They are wearing. No, it wouldn't matter. No, it wouldn't matter because their masks are still on. Okay.
It's like magic, death,
Did you step forward
Undead.
to shoot?
me.
Yeah. Or would you have stayed behind Amos when you shot?
Yeah, you just said you made sure I wasn't in front of you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
if
you're
I
not.
if I didn't have to step up to make sure I wouldn't hit him, then no, I wouldn't have stepped up.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
So what happens is, I need Amos to roll me a luck roll. I need to know if one of them bumps into you.
71 out of 62. Okay,
So one of them does bump into you.
Okay.
And then stops because you're there, but one does just walk into you.
Okay.
Okay, but he doesn't grab me.
No,
No,
he doesn't
yeah.
grab you. No, because of
Fantastic.
the distance and they're walking forward.
So it's just whether or not he thought I was the closest target, or because they couldn't see you. But
I'm between all of you
Yeah.
and them.
Marion
Yeah.
would have been the next closest target.
okay.
Marion was the closest to Amos.
Reactions a thing in this game?
Okay.
I'm just gonna. We'll get back to that. I'm just gonna clarify that the other, with blood pooling down, clearly dead, walks up to you, and you're like, and you, as you're down, holding your ears, you can just see robes in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the question was, what would you have liked to have done?
If he's gonna bump into me, I would like to cross-check with the Tommy gun, and knock him back at least, like knock him back by whatever amount I can knock him back by.
Okay, you're gonna sort of like immediately attack with the gun.
Yeah, however that works. Basically, if I know that he doesn't notice that I'm there, and I can just like knock him back a bit just to buy us a couple extra feet, I would attempt it.
Yeah. So it's not really as much as that there's a reaction. Like if you're going to do something, then that takes away from what you can do on your turn. And whereas your turn now, it might be even better just to have.
I would just be turning and grabbing. Yeah, no, it's just grabbing my turn then.
Yeah, it's your turn.
As he's coming up and getting right up to me, I'm going to be turning. I'm going to be grabbing Althea, and I'm going to be basically dragging her to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you're hurt.
although I'm also going to
maybe I described it as a bit worse than it is, but it was bad. It was bad.
And as I do, I'm like, for fuck's sakes, quit firing in here! My God! And I'm going to just drag out, because at this point, we've already made enough racket. I'm going to start making it, at the very least, like, how incapacitated is Althea.
As you drag, I shouldn't have said unconscious either. It's just you're in so much pain, there's nothing you could do but fall to the floor.
Yeah.
If I've lifted her up, she can use her feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
as you lift Althea up, you're in pain, and what you hear is this steady ringing, and everyone's voices, and everything seems muffled.
Yeah.
You can hear, but it's super muffled.
Yeah.
So if I was to, because what I would like to do is pick her up, get to the stairs, and kind of not push her down the stairs, but get moving. Can she walk on her own?
Skeet can carry me if necessary.
I hand her to Skeet.
Skeet's strong.
Skeet's by the stairs. And he's just like, oh, look.
I mean, I can't say it, but Skeet's strong enough to carry me.
He's strong enough to carry you. He hoisted you over the edge of the wall earlier.
Yeah, so you pick Althea up, and you turn, and there's Skeet, who picks her up.
Does
in his
doing
arms.
that count as an action or the free action?
Yeah. It depends. What else did you want to do in your turn?
Either begin making, in some way, aiding in the ability for the other two to follow suit.
Okay, I will allow you to pretty much pick up Althea, hand to Skeet, and Skeet pretty much picks her up and immediately starts going downstairs. He doesn't wait for anything. He immediately starts going downstairs. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ, oh, fucking Jesus, there, why? I don't know what's up to go there now.
I'll back it, but my turn's next.
Yeah. And then I'm going to say for the rest of your turn, Amos, what you're doing is you have it up, you have the Tommy gun up, and you're sort of keeping them at bay. Yeah, and I'm willing to allow that.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then Reinhold is sort of just sort of dragging him across the floor.
Creepy son of a bitch.
Dragging him across the floor.
Yeah, because he wasn't creepy enough when he was alive.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're just going to go to Marion's turn anyway. Yeah. And you sort of get your semblance and you look up, and right in front of you is this thing.
I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna turn and start going down the stairs. If as I pass by Agatha, I'm gonna grab her, like her shirt or something, and just kind of pull, like, come on, and then keep going.
Okay. I'm fine.
No. It's very scary.
If we don't move now, we're going to get eaten.
Yeah, so, Marion, you stand up and you sort of, because Amos, you can see Amos. Amos is still sort of like blocking it. As you try to move away, it does try to grab you, but because Amos is sort of blocking the access, you manage to go grab Agatha, who... I'm assuming now you're pointing at Reinhold's head on the ground as he's crawling towards you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take another shot.
Yeah. And you start going down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay. And then it would be Amos. Who
left at the top of the stairs.
You're still left at the top, right? You're waiting for everyone else to go, right? You're there blocking.
So I just had a turn, and so then Althea's turn is being carried by Skeet.
Yeah.
And Agatha's turn?
Right?
Yeah, I haven't.
Let's stop for a second.
Yeah.
My anticipation was you were blocking the creatures from Marion. That was your turn.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so when it gets back to your turn again, I'll let you. Right?
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, because it should be my turn yet already.
No.
Okay, I thought you said it's Abel's turn.
No way. No. No.
Yeah.
So Marion and Agatha start heading down the stairs. Skeet is taking Althea down the stairs. And then Amos is up there sort of blocking these things off by themselves. They are going to try to grab you, even though, because you are physically, there's something stopping them. Now, there are penalty dies, because you are fucking invisible.
I'm cool with that plan.
Right? So...
That's why I'm invisible.
As Amos gets shredded to pieces up here.
Please, God, no. Let's not. That'd be great. Thanks. Do I have to roll anything?
Not yet. So the first one just tries to, reach out and grab whatever's in front of him. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and roll the second one.
So firing the Tommy gun normally is 3 bullets at a time.
Yeah, he could just shoot burst fire. It's easier to do it than just shooting.
I'm not doing that
No,
right now.
I know, but can you imagine if that's what we had done first?
Oh, yeah, that would not have been good.
That would have been 3 constitution rolls.
I
so
would
much
have had
worse.
Constitution checks automatically with the penalty die for that time because it's the cumulative effect.
Oh my god.
Sucked.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a luck roll.
A luck roll?
Yeah.
Not like...
Oh, you can try to dodge, actually. See, the thing is, I'm wondering where it grabs you. That's the thing.
Luck is dead.
Luck, but you can try to dodge as well, so it's up to you.
My dodge is garbage. 28 and a 62.
So it grabs the Tommy gun then. You'd rather grab
I'd rather have grabbed the Tommy. I'm cool with that plan.
That's, so basically,
Yeah.
and the reason I'm using that justification under a luck roll, because you're using the Tommy.
You know what? You don't got to explain. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, so it sort of
That's
grabs
planned.
it. The other one, it's just slipping on the blood on the floor. It's like Zoidberg.
Zoidberg would be a good
Yes. So what this boils down to, though, is it is now your turn. So
Everyone else is down the stairs?
yeah. So the options are pretty, and anything you can think of, but is to let go of the Tommy gun and run down after them, or using a fighting brawl of trying to swing up and crack it with the butt and then run down the stairs. One doesn't require a check. The other one does.
I'm totally okay with just letting go of the gun with a bit of a push and just taking out the pistol going down the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that plan.
I
This is
feel
a great plan.
so bad. I never let people shoot off Tommy guns. I just never let people shoot them off. But
I'd much rather this than dying.
but the choice is good.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with not rolling. Because let me guess, if I had said roll, Derek, would you have used one of those penalty dice?
Cultist zombies with Tommy guns.
Well, there's also that. That's because that's other issues.
It's a new movie, May 24th.
Just go downstairs and I guess
May 24th.
you guys can quiet whoever's blowing that stupid horn.
So, as you let go of the Tommy gun,
And as I go down the stairs, I'm going to go, shit, fuck.
I have extra guns.
I know exactly where you are
no,
now.
he has his.
Oh, I know,
pistol.
but he could double fist.
You got double.
I can't
fist.
use mine now.
He can.
I can. That's not a good idea.
Oh, God.
Do you know how dangerous it is? Not anymore, babe.
Like you can hear, but it's muffled, so people have to speak up. But don't actually speak up because our wonderful.
What?
We don't want to deafen the people who take care of the audio.
A well-earned glare from Rob. But a glare from Rob.
Well earned.
Okay, anyway.
So what happens though is, as Amos, you turn and start going down. Now this is seconds behind them.
Yeah.
This is not like a long period of time. As you're all sort of stumbling a bit down these stairs because you're also. I don't know what people know about balance.
It comes from your ears.
I'm totally fine. I passed all my checks.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Are the stairs slippery?
Don't you dare give him that idea.
No blood on the stairs.
Thank
The bodies clearly were thrown down the well.
Yeah, they were
Why are you
they were
giving him
thrown
ideas?
down.
I wanted to know if the bodies were on the floor.
No. all the blood is up because
the
whatever
stairs
was
are
thrown
fine.
down the well was to feed whatever's down at the bottom of the stairs.
Maybe.
Let the bodies hit the stairs.
And Skeet, like,
Me and Skeet will be the
easily
first ones down
is
there.
carrying Althea.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's nothing.
My knight in shining coveralls.
Like, he's carrying a board of Italian lumber.
Board of Italian.
Board of Italian lumber.
At least I'm high quality.
As we're heading down the stairs, I'm going to... At this point, you start hearing the screams
Oh, no.
The
coming from down the
screams?
stairs. You hear screaming. Ah, ah, and then the sound, like a visceral sound, almost like
I guess not all guests
Like-
went down the well.
the sounds of people dying is the only way I can put it. But viscerally, as if the sounds of somebody being chopped up or ripped apart. But you hear screaming coming from down these stairs. These stairs will go for a little bit, but you definitely hear screamings. That sounds weird. You hear screams of pain. At the sound of that, though, Regal jumps on your shoulder, Amos, and seems to be
I'm glad you're having
Excited.
a good fucking time.
seems to be excited Raven noises. Like,
I'll like look at him funny and be like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, that is actually still in character for ravens.
yeah, it is. Meat is back on the menu, boys.
Anyway.
But the other thing that happens as well is Marion. As you start heading down the stairs, you smell something, and what it smells like is something musty, almost like black mold, and it reminds you of the haunted house.
Oh.
that tracks.
The smell of, remember when you were dragged
Yeah.
down, because you were dragged down
Yep.
and everyone went down and saved you. So it's this visceral memory. And because you got the headache, and the side of your face hurts too. Let's not forget, you were cracked pretty hard in the side of the face. You're going to have quite the bruise. It's just red now, but it matches the hair. And you got that headache that I was talking about and stuff like that, right? So it's sort of like,
So much pain.
Mondays, right?
No one in this room is in as much pain as I am. Wait.
The other thing you also hear is almost like just a loud sloppy noise is the only way I can describe it. Similar to if your characters would, like if you had a wheelbarrow full of meat and you tipped it out on the ground, that would be the sound.
That's oddly specific, Derek. Care to inform us how you know about that?
I'm just saying. I do actually know what that's up. Okay, no, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back because people are going to think I'm a monster. Who knows what's real?
Fair. It's all a fucking illusion.
Marion does not know what that sound is.
But yeah, there seems to be a lot of loud screaming. There seems to be this weird sloppy sound coming from further down. And you still hear the horn going.
I too have seen Event Horizon.
Fantastic movie.
Phenomenal movie, one of my favorites.
Okay, let's stay on track, people. Let's stay on track. We're getting to it.
Downstairs!
Keep going.
As you continue down the stairs, once again, I need everyone to make me dexterity checks as the whole place starts shaking a bit again.
I
You
need to
don't,
make-
but Skeet has to make it.
Please don't get a 9.
As you're moving quite quickly downstairs.
Yes.
Can you burn luck checks on these?
Yes, you can burn luck on dexterity checks.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Skeet fails.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I rolled an 88 for Skeet.
64 out of 80.
Okay, so you're fine.
How much luck would he have to burn to do that, to succeed?
Oh, that is interesting.
We like
That
him. He's an
is-
NPC. I think it's a good idea.
That is
I'm fine with
interesting.
it.
Because he drops you if he
Yeah,
falls.
I'm fine with it.
Skeet has a 65 luck. I rolled an 88, so 23.
I'm cool with it if you guys are.
I think, well, no, group fund.
Yeah.
Let's
Yep.
take
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yep. See, and this is what you good, honest people pay for.
Thank you.
Is stopping Skeet from throwing Althea down the stairs.
I think it's a good idea, but I might be biased.
Oh, that's cool. I never thought of it. Oh, that's interesting.
And pull for
Skeet's going to be burning all the luck.
what have I done?
He has access to it.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense because that is helping the group.
Cool.
Yep. 23 luck is burnt on that. You passed?
I failed. Because it's Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 58 out of 45. But I am willing... Wait, how much is that do I have to burn? 13?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad. I'll burn 13.
Another 13. So you're at 49?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not good, but you know what? We'll be getting more luck later, right? There's a whole
You
pool of it.
succeeded.
Yes.
Agatha. Wonderful Agatha.
I got 89 out of 50.
You got 89 out of... You're not burning 39 luck, are you?
No.
Because you're going to go down the stairs.
That's not funny. It's just a little funny.
Is she going to roll past Skeet and I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going.
Now, the question is... And I know what the answer is. I know what the answer is. You always keep Kathleen loaded and ready to go, right?
Yes.
The question is as you're going down the stairs, are you letting go of Kathleen? Or do you want to run the risk of, as you're tumbling down, of a shot going off? And you may shoot somebody.
Oh my god.
And this is
all
still
depends-
Blackstone walls.
It all depends on rolls. Oh, I've made it difficult. Oh, I need to fan myself.
You son of a bitch.
Oh.
So the option is to hold on to the gun, potentially squeeze the trigger, shoot one of us, while also making another giant noise.
No, but the other... I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm going to for a quick second.
Or to let go of
If you let go of Kathleen, my point is because you're not
It'll be out on
protecting
the
it,
stairs.
there's
Yeah.
a chance it'll get damaged.
Oh, if I don't let it go,
No,
If
if
you
you
do-
let it go,
if you do let it go.
it'll get damaged.
there's a
might.
chance it'll get damaged.
If you let go of it, it might get damaged. If you don't let go of it, we might go deaf and we might get shot.
It's just the...
But both of them are mites.
All
But
three
they
are
were
mites.
Alright, y'all-
and let's remember, I
Y'all
have
are gonna
penalty
hate
dice.
me.
I have
I'm gonna
penalty dice.
hold on to
Yeah, I
it.
saw that coming.
Yep.
Yeah, we all saw
Okay.
it coming.
Okay. Does it change your mind realizing that I have every roll you make is probably going to have a penalty die?
No.
Okay. You protect
This is how we die.
Kathleen
At least,
with your body.
at least I don't hear it coming.
It's in character. I like it.
The shitty
very
It's just
much
like,
in character.
not Kathleen.
Variance is like, this is great. This
Marion
is
is
Fantastic.
character.
No.
I love this.
Marion is terrified and standing near the wall.
I love this.
This is happy about stories.
I'm going to have you roll me. As you're going down the stairs, there's going to be... There isn't like an... No, that's D&D. I was thinking, can I see your character sheet,
sure.
Marion? There's no way of like falling correctly. I think that would just be dexterity.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just dexterity?
I can't think of a... Can anyone tell me of a skill that would help you... I mean, dodge. I'll allow dodge to be sort of like
Oh, my
acrobatics.
dodge is crap.
So you'd probably take the dexterity check.
Yeah.
That's for you rolling.
Yeah.
You need to roll a luck check for Kathleen.
What?
So first do your rolling,
Okay.
and then there's the luck roll to see if the gun goes off.
Oh, okay, I see
Right?
what you're saying. And is it? And I have penalty die, or no?
You will have a penalty die. Yes, thank you. You will have a,
Why would you say it?
I haven't seen that shit
you will have a penalty die on the dexterity check. I will not give one for the luck roll.
Because you can't spend luck on it. I think
no,
that's fair.
but let me see because I need to pick a name, and I'm gonna go with Noah. Noah wants you to fail.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Okay.
I'm sorry if I make everyone seem to be assholes, but that's just because of me, how I'm looking at it.
Oh fuck.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 50, and if I had succeeded, it would have been 23, but it's 63.
So,
I failed.
So that's your dexterity.
Yes.
So it's a 63 out of 50.
Yes.
So here's the thing. You can burn to 13 luck, but then when you make the luck roll,
Yeah. Less luck.
it lowers your luck check
No, I'm
with
not going to
Kathleen.
do that.
And you can't burn luck on the luck roll.
I'll get hurt. It's fine. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and it's a straight up luck roll. Can't burn luck on the luck roll.
63 out of 69.
Oh my god!
If you would have
If you had burned that luck, we'd be fucked.
See?
Oh
69. Good omens.
The ineffable. Fair enough.
Okay.
So you just like. I'm gonna allow it that you don't take out Skeet's legs.
Thank you.
God.
You manage with it to. Oh no! What did you want to say as you're going down the stairs? What did you want to say? Oh, it's not going to accidentally go off. You roll that check.
What I was going to ask is, do I get any damage?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
getting to that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll say anything because I'm like,
Ow, ow, ow.
yeah, I'm basically fuck. Like,
Oh yeah, you're like.
sorry.
What is your hit points?
11.
11. Cool. I just because I needed to know for if I roll half, like I could send you into shock.
Just for going down the stairs? I mean, I guess people do die if they go down the stairs sometimes.
Yeah, but also Agatha is going down the stairs with a failed dexterity roll to limit the damage, and is also protecting the rifle more than herself.
That's right, because
And-
I could potentially
stairs
break
are made
through.
Kathleen.
See a doctor
A lot
after
of
this.
Yeah,
stuff.
Kathleen might try impaling you or something.
Like a head doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a
Yeah.
head doctor.
Just let me roll
The
this
one that's not her.
D10. Just let me roll this D10, people.
Did you say D10?
I think that's fair. Now, it'd be different if it was throwing the weapon away, try to roll with it and stuff. No, Agatha's hitting every step. Like, bang, 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 bang.
I
No,
am
I
the
think it's-
human pinball machine.
But you have 11. You have 11. So,
Who are you?
here's what I rolled.
Good fucking question.
Okay, it could be much worse.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage.
Oh, it could have been much worse. That's not bad. It's bad.
I
but-
did not get 5 or 6 or around half because half could have sent you into a shock roll.
Right.
And then I'd start looking at major wounds and stuff like that.
And it's half in one hit, then you go into shock,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
At least Kathleen feels good.
Listen.
She feels good about this whole situation.
Listen. Kathleen has saved me in many a situation. I am not losing that gun. You'll have to forgive me if I don't feel great.
I just
about
need
Kathleen at the moment.
I just need to double check something.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Kathleen in this moment, yeah.
It's not your gun, not your problem.
It's my problem.
But
It's
to
not
be
my
fair,
gun.
Hey
But it
now,
is my problem.
keep it together.
to be fair, I didn't hear you go down the stairs either.
So you have no opinion in this, Janessa. Sorry
wanna
for
double check.
deafening you.
Wow.
That's what I'll yell down the stairs.
Yes, okay, so you do manage to bypass a major wound.
Okay.
And a major wound results when an attack delivers an amount of damage equal to or greater than half of the character's maximum hit points in a single attack. Yeah. And that's actually when I kept saying shock, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The major wound is where you get into your con rolls to avoid character falling unconscious and stuff like that. But yeah, I might leave this page open
Whoa!
because
I hate
We
that.
keep making
as you
stupid choices.
slam
The choices we're making so far.
into
Not great.
the bottom
enough
ahead of
gasoline
everyone,
to just burn the whole place
right?
down from the
Because
start.
you went down so fast.
Yep. How much further am I down at the bottom of the stairs compared to everyone?
Well, it went down like 50 feet. So you went down like 40 feet.
So I am well ahead of everyone.
Well, no, they're running as well. I would say that they're going down the stairs as fast as they can as well. So I would say they're around 20 feet ahead of you. I'm just saying you're going to see something before they see it.
Yep, of course. Yeah.
But what happens is, as you slam into
Yeah.
the floor, it as the stairs come to the bottom, it just comes to maybe a 15 by 15 foot floor. You know what I mean? With the stone around. And then there's just a door. But the door is open. And it's a double door. The double door is open, I should say, at the bottom here. And you, in your daze, sort of now remember what I'm saying, everyone else, for when they get there, so I don't need to
Yeah.
do it. But as you look through, that was a fantastic encounter. Sorry. As you look through the doors, you see, Petra. Petra, it was in Indiana Jones and stuff. It's that carved out of the stone face in the desert.
In Jordan.
In Jordan.
Yes.
In Jordan,
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So what you see is this door opens up into, now you can't see the full room, but you can see it's a large room, at least 60 feet wide, but it goes, you know what I mean? You can't see to the left or right of the door, but it goes in around, I shouldn't say 60, I'm going to say 40. Goes in around 40 feet. And the wall at the bottom isn't made out of black stone. There seems to be buildings built out of stone, out of the stone itself, the cavern itself, similar to what it looks like, for anyone who wants to look it up, Petra in Jordan.
Interesting.
That type of, there's stone structures down here.
Good Lord.
But what you do see is, and I don't know how to put this delicately, you see a mountain of meat moving. Of countless bodies just pushing into your view from the right-hand side, from the distance of the well. Of arms and legs and torsos crawling and legs walking without upper torsos and almost full humanoids. The thing is, you realize that you see a large amount of these bodies moving and is alive because of the horn. And it's sweeping from the right, and you just see a pile of cultists. And let's say there wasn't very many upstairs because they were all the fuck down here. Trying to flee and being ripped apart into pieces.
I just had a thought.
And as the horn is playing, you can then see the ones like with their chests ripped open start rising themselves to join the mountain of meat. That sounds horrible. I should come up with a better name.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who's playing the trumpet?
You can't see.
I can't
Because
see.
you're like on the ground looking through the door. You can just see this viewpoint. The one thing, something else I will allow you to notice is it seems like from the door, it comes out to almost like a walkway, like you've seen in the sewers where you got the walkways on the side. It seems to slope down. And in front of where the cultists are, you can see tracks. And you can see old like mine carts filled up with pieces of bodies, and the bodies in the mine carts are like moving and slopping around. This is going to require a sanity check.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're all rolling that, right?
Well, you're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
I just want to take her because she might have the break before.
We get there.
88 out of 59.
88 out of 59.
That's not good.
No.
I need you to roll me a D3. People think I might be giving out.
That's one.
And you think you've only lost one before?
Yeah, so I think I've lost 4 in total. Maybe.
Okay. Once I look it up after, and if I realize it for the next time we play,
Yeah.
I'll just have you immediately mentally break if you had more.
Okay.
I'll just do it that way.
Okay.
As you're too much pain to focus on your sanity.
That's
legit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're sort of focused, is there anything you want to scream up at them as they're coming down?
I'm supposing it's going to take me a hot second to actually sit up. And
Yeah, you're like, ugh. They're going to be there by that point. But the reason I had you roll first is because if you would have had the mental break, and it could have been a mental break that made you do everything in your power for them not to go there,
Right.
that would have made a difference.
I'm just going to yell stop as best as I can in my, in my pain. So.
Constitution check? Just to have you, as, you know what I mean, immediately from cracking into the ground.
34 out of 70.
Yeah. You see Agatha stop, and you can see the door as well, but you can't see through it. But you see Agatha just turn her head up and stop!
Yeah.
I stop.
Skeet stops.
I run up to Agatha.
If you are,
Miss-
my intent is that I'm going to steer you to not see through that door.
Okay.
That's the best.
Well, let's just say, Skeet stops. Amos stops. Marion, as you run down to double check on Agatha, I'm really willing to say that you're really focused on Agatha. And if Agatha is attempting to turn a certain way to have your back to the door, which I'm assuming that's what you're doing, that even though you hear noises and screams, Agatha's sort of holding you. Is that okay to do?
Sure.
Okay. What would you like to say to them? First aid check. Right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm just... Oh, God. How do I even say this? In my shock, I'm probably going to be like, it's awful. It's terrible. The bodies. They're moving.
I don't hear anything.
It's mass.
Agatha?
Yeah.
I understand you've had a shock, and what you saw upstairs was horrifying. We need to keep going.
It's there in that room. They are moving en masse, thousands of them.
Okay. At this point, I'm just going to pull out the red card just as you do that.
Yeah.
To make this easy with what you're saying, I'm just going to have you roll me a psychoanalysis roll. Because you are trying to prepare them for what they're going to see, and that will influence their sanity check.
Shit!
Right? Does that make sense to everybody?
That's such a cool way of doing that.
74 out of 78.
Hey.
So
Nice!
successful. So with what you're saying, you're sort of preparing them
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
for what
You can finish what you're saying.
I know what you're gonna say, because I'm gonna say Agatha says it loud.
Well, I don't know what state I'm in right now anyway. Am I aware of what's going on? How much pain am I in?
I will get to that in a
All right.
quick second. We'll do that right now. As Skeet stops, okay? You sort of like, you're not going to stay up in his arms for no reason. You start feeling like you're getting a bit to your senses.
Okay.
There is a bit of blood coming down one of your ears.
Okay.
You hear voices, but they're muffled.
Yeah.
But if you focus, you can hear. But there's a lot of other loud noises going on at the moment. So I'm assuming Agatha is speaking a bit louder.
Yep.
So I will allow you to roll a listen check in order to hear what
her.
Agatha
Okay.
is saying. I believe that's fair.
That makes sense.
Okay. 98 and 41.
Oh my god!
I can't burn luck. I just can't.
And that's fair. So for Amos
Oh
and
my
Marion.
God.
No, for Amos and Marion, you managed to prepare them. So, but first off, what is your stat in first aid?
It's a... What is it? It's a 50 even.
Oh, it's like you rolled a 96.
Yep.
Which would have been a poke.
Legs are broken.
But no. So the first aid, it's too. There's
this
too
hurt?
much stuff happening. There's
Yeah,
too much stuff
there's a lot.
happening. As I'm assuming you all move down, because the hardest thing to not look at is when you're told
Not to look at it.
not to look at it.
Oh, so I might be the only one who does it.
But you have the psychoanalysis roll. So what game effect I'm going to put that into is I'm going to give advantage on Marion and Amos' sanity roll. And even if you fail, there will be less of a sanity loss.
Cool.
You've seen some shit, but I want the psychoanalysis to make sense to me.
Oh, that was very helpful. Thank you.
Could have been a 57 out of 51, but it's a 37.
Good job.
It could have been a 68, but it was a 28 out of 51. Thank you.
75 out of 62. For sanity.
For your sanity
I
check.
gotta stop rolling these dice.
Cool.
Different ones.
You've had a mental break in here, I think? No?
No, actually. Most of what we've been doing hasn't really required sanity checks. The closest we came was what had the scene with Gaul.
I had a mental break there.
And
Yes. I
Marion
mean,
had the mental.
Right away.
there's been... What is your sanity at?
62.
Yeah, so you actually... Okay, no, you had... Yeah. Because the psychoanalysis wasn't there to help you, because you couldn't really hear it, because of you.
It's on my phone.
You have to roll a D3 sanity loss. That's
sorry.
straight up what it is. 3.
3. Okay.
But at this point, I'm just going to say the craziness of the situation has denoted that no, you don't.
Ugh.
Yeah, you don't. It's my own fault. I should back, and I'll double check. But it's fine. It's fine for now because eventually you are going to go insane because you will hit other thresholds, which is fine. So, as you all now look out, and you can just see this, it's like a pile of slop ripping people apart. Every now and then you see an arm out. It's almost like a big cohesive unit.
You ever watch that short film Zygote by Oates Studios?
No.
Sounds a lot like this.
It is really disturbing. Just really, really laid out there. As cultists are being ripped apart, they all have masks on, right? And they're just being ripped apart and heads are going this way. Stuff like that. There was a fair number of them. Would anyone like to look, like step forward and look
Yes.
to the room?
I will flank the other side of the door that you're on.
Okay.
As we're going forward, I'm just going to go, God, what is that thing?
So I'll just get back to that for a second. What are you doing? You're still lying on the ground in pain and you're just sitting up?
While I'm sitting up, can I look around the room or maybe see into that room any symbols that are similar to the book I have? Like, would there be something I could associate the two?
What'd you call the book?
I call it a rune book. I don't know why I called it that. The ancient tome there.
Yeah, the one that's always wet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wet book.
That's always wet.
The wet
That
book.
one.
Yeah, that one. I was like,
Moist.
there's been a lot of books.
Yeah, so
There's
the
been
one,
a lot of
the one I
books.
took with me.
Okay. And Althea, what would you be doing at this time?
So looking in, bunch of body parts, killing cultists.
Yes.
I have an idea of who might be blowing that horn.
So as you're standing there with Skeet, you're fine with me doing it this way because they're literally going to be looking in.
Yeah.
Did you want to be up to the doorway as well? It is a double door. All three of you poking in,
Sure, yeah.
if you want. Skeet does not.
That's fine.
Skeet goes up and helps Agatha to her feet.
Oh,
How you doing, married lady?
Mentally turns.
You want to get screeched in?
Yeah.
No, sorry, for people who don't know what that is, anyway, it's a Newfoundland thing.
We all did it.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to. I was born
No.
here.
Yeah.
So what happens is, as the three of you sort of,
Stooges our way around.
except you're invisible.
It's like head.
Well, except the mirror.
there.
But you, as you look in, what you see is a room around the size of an airport hangar.
Good Lord.
So like rounded top.
Yeah.
And all along the sides, like, because it's lengthwise, like an airport hangar, exactly. So on the far side, there's all of these almost like buildings built out of stone. I'm not going to say houses because it's not really houses. It's just an abodes or stuff built out of stone that seem to be
Temples or chambers.
Yeah, temples or chambers or something like that. And you realize that on your side as well, you're around halfway up the airport hangar, if you will, that's down here. On your side as well, there's buildings. And this is just the doorway opens from what appears to be a building. Like one of these structures that are built out of the stone. All the way up to the left, okay? At the other end of this hangar size... I don't know why I keep doing this. Hangar size is a really large structure at the far end. And basically, both sides sort of slope down into like a track in the middle. And on that runway, there's tracks in the floor and you can see mine carts. Okay, filled with bodies, which would be brought from the right all the way down to the left into this larger temple-like structure, right? And seem to be just pushed right into it. Okay? And it seems similar to Petra, where there's large openings on that structure, like large opening doorways, if you will. But on your right, all you see is meat. It seems that from the amount of bodies here, this wasn't just this event. This is the bodies of people they've been killing and throwing down that well into a large pit and letting pile up, and then just dragging pieces into the cart and bringing it to the end of the alleyway. But now the meat is alive.
Can we see the source of the trumpet?
Yes. So basically, I'm going to end this episode by this. As you look at the far end, at the main entrance into Petra, the main entranceway into that large temple-like structure, you see Go. And he has his mask up. And he just brings the horn down from his lips, turns and walks into Petra.
Thank you for listening to The Call. Our next episode will air Tuesday, November 7th. Please also leave us a review on your podcast app of choice, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the like button if you're there, and visit our main website for merch and Ko-fi information. As usual, we'll have to thank all of our donators over on Ko-fi, including Tyler, Quill, D-Devil1193, TJ, Alex B, Noah, Alec, Tavin, Josiah, Rosa, Lindraska, James, and Matt Cowville. Music and ambient tracks licensed through Triune Films and Artlist. Your players for tonight were Elizabeth Wells, Janessa Coles, Lindsay Delansky, and Zach Barrett. Your producer was Rob Hickey, and your GM or keeper was Derek Snow. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.